I'm not that type. If I can afford it, okay.
Cool, yeah.
I can't. Bitch, I ain't finna, excuse my language.
No, you can
I ain't finna go broke trying to look like I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live within my means. And then when I do get it, then okay, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's good, because speaking of like the whole Gucci stuff and all that stuff, like, just want to talk about it real quick. Do you believe in that? Like,
do I believe in it? Can you say that again?
And like, do you believe in like, as far as like, alright, like, you remember the whole Gucci situation?
Oh.
They talked about like, oh, we gonna ban.
Boycotting.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Do you really believe that people really do that? Like,
no, because people in Gucci right now. Like the other day, no, probably not even the other day. I think today when I was on social media, I seen a famous black person with Gucci on.
Yeah.
It's like once the conversation stops, we're like, okay, back to regular scheduled programming.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's not going to stick. You know, I don't know what's gonna make something like that stick. I mean, we're gonna want to wear the fashion.
Right.
We're gonna do it again. And I say we because I'm speaking of us as a collective. I'm not just, I'm not speaking from personal, but I'm speaking as a collective. We ain't gonna stop wearing Gucci.
But don't you think that, like, because I had to think about it one day. I was like, us as black folks, like, people love our sweat. People love anything that we touch, whether we own or buy it.
Right.
People are gonna follow. Don't you think that, like, it have to get to a point where we have to support our own, like, for real?
But it's sad that we are even having this conversation about having to do that. That's something that should happen off bat, and just to speak personally, I haven't gotten the best service from us.
That's I ain't gonna lie.
I have not gotten the best service, customer service from us.
Yeah.
And I think that can go into a whole different conversation.
Yeah, because
I think that's a big problem.
Yeah, because I think that's something that's it's day by day. It's something that we still trying to work on.
Yeah.
Cause like, I ain't gonna lie. Certain people, they don't. The reason why they don't, like, some of us don't go to like black-owned businesses because it get kind of like, okay, like, you gotta be like, more like consistent with it. Like, you gotta have like customer service, because that's something how I was raised on. You gotta have perfect customer service. I don't care who you is,
Right. And that's one thing that I want to bring to my brand. I want to make sure that people know that I'm a professional.
Right.
And I think that that's a common misconception.
Right.
When they see me on Instagram and I'm being Nene and whoever else, they think that they could just come at me any kind of way.
Right.
But really, I'm very professional about what I do.
That was good. I'm glad you brought that up, because I did want to ask you, like, do you have like people that really do like don't take you seriously?
Oh yeah.
But do you
they ain't gonna take me serious till I blow the hell up.
But do you think that's a stigma with comedians in general?
Think it's a stigma. I'm gonna speak from my personal experience. It's a stigma with women,
right?
Because I'm a female and because I'm on camera twerking, which I don't even think I ain't even got no ass, so I ain't twerking much. But I feel like because I'm a female, they're gonna try it. And I'm not ugly, so I mean I can't be mad. But if I was ugly, they still gonna do it. You know, so it's like it's just annoying, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think as a woman, it's to be expected. It's annoying though.
I hear that all the time. Like, that is why like a lot of women is coming into like empowerment. I'm like, hey, like, we don't just do A, B, and C. Like we could do other things. Like as much or even as more than men.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And it makes it hard to figure out who to work with, because it's like the way that I do things. Even when you reached out to me, I had to feel your vibe. I had to get some type of energy from what I saw and from what I heard from your previous interviews.
Right.
Because if I didn't get the right vibe, that's how I make decisions and how I do things. I gotta get that okay from him and from myself. I have to feel right, and it felt right. So.
Yeah, trust me. Like, I get that all the time, like, cause you have like these media outlets that 90% of them do some bogus stuff. Like, they'll like try to get some stuff just to start, the controversy, because people love drama. But when I first started the platform, I was like, I didn't want to be like everyone else.
Exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong, certain podcasts, certain media platforms that's like I listen to all the time. That's like you know, they structured at the end of the day, you know, and they respectful to their, you know, the interviews. So I just want to create a platform where people just come on, talk about their professional, talk about anything that they want. But my main thing is I want them to give out advice to like the people that want to do the same thing they want, you know, they doing, you know. So that's like my goal.
So for anybody who's wanting to get into more funny videos and stuff like that, my advice is to just keep posting. Because consistency can get you very far. Don't really focus on the number of views, because Instagram is so... I love you, Instagram. But Instagram can be such a pain because of the analytics and because of the algorithms that they're using to control the number of people who can see you on their timeline. Oh God, it's so frustrating sometimes. But I think if you focus on that, it's going to do a toll on you. But if you focus on, okay, I'm going to continue to put out good content, no matter if, you know, I get a lot of views or not. If I put out good content, then a lot of people are going to come anyway. So
yeah, because even with me as a podcaster, like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I do gotta look at not the numbers but the analytics. Yeah. Cause it
tells you something,
It'll tell you like who's listening, like from what city, what country. Cause I remember I was listening to Joe Budden podcast and he was saying like, he didn't say it, but he kind of told me a secret where if you pay attention to analytics, you can get so far.
Because it lets you know what you need to improve on and what you're doing good. So it is helpful in that regard, but the Instagram algorithms, Lord, I don't know what they did. I swear I don't know what they did, but it could take your views from here to here real quick. I don't know what they did.
And I heard they taking away like the likes.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Again, if you're putting out good content, you don't have to really worry about that. Now, if you are paying people to post your stuff, you might have to worry because they might not be getting as many. When I say if you're paying people to post your stuff, like let's say I were to pay Shade Room to post my stuff. I mean, Shade Room has a good...
Shade Room.
So that's probably not a good example. But maybe somebody else.
That's like an up-and-coming...
No, somebody who has like a good amount, like maybe 100,000, right?
Okay, yeah.
Them having 100,000 does not guarantee that you're going to get a lot of likes, okay? Because of the Instagram algorithm. But if you're putting out good content, it don't matter. The algorithm... It goes out the window at that point. I mean, putting out good content, then you gotta work. So I guess that's my point. Put out good content.
And I heard the reason why they did that too was for like, you know, like the mental health issues and stuff.
Really?
And like cause you know, people, you know, it's a lot of people these days that's insecure. Like for us, we use Instagram as a tool, like to help our career. But there's some people that actually be on Instagram all day just looking. They don't even like network or whatever. They just look on different photos and stuff like that. So that's why they did it. Some people don't like it because of that. For me, I kind of call it fair game because you never know. It could be maybe 10 times more people blow up from that. You know.
So I mean, I think we just have to kind of play it by ear, eye, or whatever, and just see what happens. It ain't gonna stop me because, like I said, as long as you putting good stuff out there, you're gonna get what you need to get. I feel like if enough people complain about it, they might change, but I don't think very many people must not be complaining about it because it's not that bad. It's just there's been some changes.
I look at Snapchat. Snapchat been dead, but now
I ain't even on Snapchat like that.
But now like they got like these baby filters and stuff. So like
it's funny.
Like now, I bet Snapchat like stock just went up now.
Yeah, but people can take those and use it on their Insta story. So Insta stories kind of took over Snapchat. So it's like I don't even use my Snapchat is so dry. People ask me for my Snap all the time. I say, trust me, you don't want my Snap. Okay. Just look at my Instagram story and it's good enough. I don't even use Facebook stories. I just post on my Facebook. I post on Instagram and I post on my story and I post on YouTube.
Facebook more like family, friends. Instagram is more like for like your fans and stuff. And like Snapchat, same thing like Facebook, close friends and stuff like that. So I see how it is. So let's talk about like your characters that you have. You got Nene, you got Terrell, you got Cecilia. So how that came about?
Again, I feel like it just kind of fell into my lap. the Crazy Girlfriend videos that I started out doing, they turned into Nene. So Nene was my very first character, and I felt like I needed something to contrast the craziness of Nene.
Right.
And I don't know, I just had like this little, I call it a moo-moo. I had this moo-moo dress around the house that I used in college for one of my acting scenes.
Right.
And I don't know, I just threw it on with some glasses that my sister had given me because I guess back in the day it was kind of cute to wear like eyeglasses that looked like glasses, but it was actually plastic. So those glasses are actually plastic.
That was a thing back in the day.
Yeah, and I just put it on with a bonnet and just did a funny voice, and I felt like both of them needed to have different voices, and that became a life of its own. I honestly cannot pinpoint how I did it.
Right.
And then I created Terrell, which I don't even know how I came up with that. I think I just wanted to try something different, and I wanted to show that I could do multiple things.
Right.
I think a lot of my inspiration came from Eddie Murphy.
Right. Martin.
Yeah, definitely Martin. I see Martin in my videos a lot.
Yeah.
Like when I do like little stuff, like when I do my face like that, I say, okay, yeah, that definitely probably came from Martin Lawrence. But
yeah, people don't realize like people like Martin and like the Wayans brothers and Eddie Murphy and Will Smith. Yeah, they was ahead of their time.
Yes, they were.
You know, like they was literally ahead of time. But now you see like a lot of comedians and actors in general, they trying to do what they did. Right. You know, it can't be really duplicated. Yeah. You know, so
you can't duplicate that. Now, if you're trying to duplicate that, that's gonna be evident. You know. Yeah. If it comes out, that just means that it was an inspiration of yours. Right. I didn't even realize how much influence they had on the way I do things until I started looking at my videos, and I was like, yeah. And then I would watch Martin and be like, okay, yeah, you know, and put two and two together. But I think it's pretty cool how, you know, Martin isn't even on, and we still, you know, watch it, we still love it, you know. It's pretty cool.
So, real quick question, like, Martin or Fresh Prince? I know that's right. I seen
Martin or Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
You didn't like Fresh Prince about that?
I like both. That's the issue. Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gotta be Martin.
Yeah. I feel like Martin is like 1A, and then like, I feel like Martin and Fresh Prince, like Martin was more like comical every episode. Fresh Prince was comedy too, but it was more like I call it like the funny version of like the Bill Cosby show. Yeah. I love the Bill Cosby show, but Fresh Prince
it's a family.
But like Fresh Prince was more like raw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like and it had its comedic ways, you know. Yeah. So so which one is like your favorite character out of the three?
You know, that's so crazy because I sat in my car and I thought about some questions you might ask me or questions that I haven't been asked before. Yeah. And that was one of them. Which one is my favorite? And I tried to figure out who is my favorite. I tried to figure out who was my favorite character. And I was like, but I don't want to say it because I don't want people thinking I have favoritism against myself. But then I thought about it and that was kind of crazy because it's me. But I would have to say Terrell.
Terrell, yeah. Terrell, my favorite, yeah.
As I continue to do the videos, he's evolving, and I'm starting to, you know, see different things come out of him. It's so crazy because I'm talking about myself. Sometimes I be forgetting that these people be me. I ain't even lying to you. I literally will forget. But yeah, I love Terrell. Yeah, just because he's kind of stoic, you never know what's gonna come out his mouth. You know?
Like from the videos I seen, like my favorite one is the R. Kelly video. Oh. He was like, y'all ignorant. Right. We were talking about before, like how like people try to mute or ban like a store or a person or whatever. Yeah. But it was like real though, cause like after we was watching the documentary, it was like, damn, like it's gonna be hard, cause it's like this man wrote for like 80% of the industry. Right. And all his songs was like live, it was bangers. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, we grew up on R. Kelly, you know? So, even with that, like, it shocked me, of course, because I watched the documentary. Yeah. It shocked me how everything was received and how, you know, it's forgotten about now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that just goes along with